Hi CJ, this is your recap of your first lesson with Coach Helene at Empowerment Through Golf. And so you stepped up to the mat, and this time we were just doing an evaluation of your swing just to see where you are with your golf game. And kudos to you for coming back out there and, trying to get the game back in order. And so when you stepped up to the mat, I took a look at your swing, and first few things that I started to notice was your balance. I think that is like one of the key things that is leading to some of the problems that you're seeing with your shot outcome. And so we took a look at your setup into your full swing, and we continued to go from there. So you started with your driver, we went on through your 3 woods, and then we got into some of the iron play as well. So here I'm just looking at, what your body looks like already. And here you're also telling me that, when you set up to the ball, you have a lot of thoughts in your mind. And I'm excited for us to help you clear your mind when you step up to hit your shot. So in the future, we'll go through some drills that will help you do all of your analysis in the background before you step up to your shot, and then as soon as you start to walk into your shot, you'll have your plan already and you'll be ready to execute. So here we start to take a look at your swing in more detail, and this was a really good swing. I couldn't really find any faults there as yet, but you were letting me know about your flight path. And so I was just trying to figure out, is it something in your stance? Is it something in your grip? Are we looking at the club face for, where the faults could be coming? And so we continue to take a look. And here I'm just making a small adjustment to your club face. And there's something that I want to mention to you about your pre-shot routine already, but I think I'll save that for when we get onto the course. I don't want you to have too many thoughts floating around between now and the next time you come for your lesson. I think in the meantime, the things that you should focus on are just a few points that we touched on. So just working on your balance and the tension also in your grip. So here, this was a good shot, but you see you're falling over a little bit. And so we'll get you to the place where after your full swing, you're able to stand, very upright and in control without that loss of balance. And here we're just continuing to analyze what's happening in your flight path, because we made an adjustment to the club face. Then we also made an adjustment to, so this is the adjustment to your swing path. And then you were still sort of pushing it out to the left. And so after that, we realized that, that probably wasn't the fix. And then we went into taking a look at your stance. So this is the shot. And again, you're losing a little bit of balance, but it's getting better. So we're taking another look here. And your setup is really good. And I believe this one was much better. And you held your balance really good in this one as well. Okay. And then I think this one, we're transitioning over to your 3 wood off the tee. And again, you asked a question about if your swing should be different for any types of clubs that you pull out of your bag. And no, we definitely want to keep the same swing for each shot. And this was a great shot. Look how you hold your finish there. I want you to keep doing that every time. And then we transition the 3 wood to off the deck to see what the problem is there. And the first shot was not 100% great, but we were able to make the evaluation. For the longer clubs, we want the distance, and we definitely want to get it out there and put all of our energy into it. But one of the things that we touched on here was just that maybe looser arms would allow you to swing the club through more easily and allow you to reach your target. Because with these clubs, especially, the more tension that you have in your grip, the more restricted you are. And you want the distance, so you definitely want your body to be loose. And so you were able to make the adjustment here for that, and it was pretty amazing. This is a good shot coming up. Yes. And then you held your balance, which is awesome. I was really proud of you for that. Here we transition into your 3-iron, because you said also that your long irons were a little bit of a challenge. And instantly I noticed why, because of your ball positioning. So try to remember that with the clubs, as you progress in or decrease loft, you move from the back of your stance to the front of your stance. So your wedges, 8-iron, 9-iron. So your wedges are off of your back foot, right? And then as you start to get into your mid-irons, 9, 8, 7, 6, they can come towards more of the center of your stance. 5, 4, 3, yeah, because this is your 3-iron, and then your woods and your driver move more towards the front of your stance. So your irons, you can try to keep them off of that right heel, inside right heel, and it made a world of a difference because you were able to keep your balance in those swings and execute the shots really well. And then here, we're just wrapping up because I think you did a great job in your session today. So just want to keep this in mind for you. And then also just wanted you to finish off with positive memory. So this was going back to the driver. We changed the position of the ball on the club head, and you were able to keep your balance, and that is like your solid shot. And I'm sure you're going to keep repeating that on the course every time. So this was your first lesson, and we look forward to seeing you back for more so we can continue on your golf journey.